Alright, back with Factorio. It was my game of the week. This is just bonus play because I love the game. I know, shock. It's a good one, folks. It is such a good game. Alright, well. This feels like an underdefended part of the map. So I don't think I've been under pressure in this area, but it's not going to hurt to put some more guns around. Okay, so these must be the bad guys. So that's probably why I've gotten hit in this area more so. I assume then that someday more bugs will come. So we'll just flesh this out a little bit. So we're nice and solid here. Let's make all the walls we've got. Put one more turret. We've got one more turret to give. So let's put it right here. Alright. This one I feel like can move. Let's put it down here. Okay. Oh, here they come. Did I call that or what? Turret's looking solid. Looking solid. Okay. Oh, man, we're out of fuel here. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Go get some more coal. I have an enormous amount of coal. Okay, let's go back. I gotta keep... I got distracted with all the talking and the end of week review for this game, which is my game of the week. Totally got distracted. All right, otherwise feels pretty good. Feels like somewhere up here we may eventually get some more pressure. Somewhere, oh, right there, hypothetically. Okay, so I need more bricks. That much is obvious. And then once I have the bricks, I need to build wall. Boy, yeah, like I'm obviously neglecting this place, but I don't feel like I've been neglecting it. I feel like I've been filling stuff. Huh. All right, let's go south and make sure I don't have a problem with the coal supply. For some reason, this one doesn't seem to burn as much coal, but I think I built it down here just for the lights because I thought you had to have lights to yeah, that one's hardly using anything, huh? I thought you had to have lights for the turrets to work, which people have informed me is incorrect. My understanding was wrong. So, all right. Well, that will hopefully get everything in better shape. So we're in the process of converting to electricity, so we're not as coal dependent, which is good in a lot of ways. I spend a lot of time feeding coal into things. And it'd just be nice not to have to do that. So I missed one of these. Which one did I miss? That one. Okay. Well, the iron plates, that is the resource of the hour, folks. That is the one I'm constantly like, wish I had more iron plates. Okay. I need to get one of these being fed. Oh, I think I tried that, and I was only able to make one at a time for some reason. So that was challenging for me. All right, so in terms of electricity, these are all electric. Now, these take coal, not a ton, but they do take coal. I wonder, these mechanical arms, is there burner? And I don't think there's an electric one. Consumes electricity. Okay. And so there's inserters, not burner inserters. Okay. So let's work on those, and that'll get us off of coal. Okay. Fast inserter. I mean, that's better, right? I'm going to build some fast inserters and cancel some of my inserters. Well, I built a lot of them too. Oops. Wow. I'm You realize I've done quite this many. Holy mackerel. Alright. And then we'll focus on fast inserters. I'm just gonna, they're all electricity. I'm gonna make a ton of them. Okay. Oh, it's making all those inserters. Stop making all those inserters. Okay. Oh, now I'm making... Okay. I don't hate making the walls. I'm going to let it finish making the walls. Then we'll work on these inserters. And then we'll be good down to here, basically. Well, it'll be nice when we're almost independent coal. It's just used for the burners, basically. I don't think that there's a substitute yet for the burners. I checked that not too long ago. Alright. How we doing here? Got a bunch of cogs in there. Boom. I've got a lot of that. Okay. Got plenty there. Boom. Okay. Get research going. Boy, I've been researching the same stuff forever, but I just haven't been able to keep things going. And to be honest, I've got so much coal stocked up, I kind of wonder if I'm just not actually going to need much coal at all, because there's so much coal in these boxes. Ooh. Yeah, there's a lot of coal in here. Alright, boom. Okay, it's all electric. Boom. So, this is, I want fast inserters. I guess I can go with regular inserters for now. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this and do that. Cool, that worked. Now I got to get power down here. I'm going to need more power lines, that's for sure. Okay, and then I get rid of this one. With that one. This one. With that one. Less coal being used. Okay, let's make some more power lines. Cool. Alright, so this one has expired. That's a good thing. Alright. And then after I get converted to electricity, then we're working on getting our assembler game up to snuff. Okay. Boom. Okay. And then this one's done as well. Cool. Alright, and this one's done. Now this is something where I could build an electric. And I need the power. Need the power. Let's see. Cool. Alright. Okay, how are we doing here? Oh, wow, super low. That was fast. Probably because I'm using a ton of electricity. I get it. I'm not the sharpest tool in the toolbox, but I can see that's going to be a new focus for me. Okay, so let's get some more. These inserters are not the fast ones, but they seem to be going pretty good here. Okay, let's replace some of these. First of all, let's build more electric grills so we've got them. What does it take? A bunch more iron plates, which I probably have. Okay, now can we build? Yes. I'm just going to build them a bunch. Okay, inserters. What do we hit? Where's our inserters? There they are. Okay, so we're going to put those right there. Okay. See how fast inserters work. Boom. Oh, power. Right. Okay. And then, boom. I need more power. I'm gonna do this. Okay, I've actually got a power problem here. I'm gonna get the power there that way. And then needed a monster. Okay. Well, that feels pretty successful. I'm amazed how many more I'm going to need suddenly. Okay, and this is where I've got to use my... Okay, so now that I've got the fast inserters, the iron isn't making it up this far. Only just means it's working. Okay, I can always add here. Is it working? Looks like it's working. Probably should keep the power extending. Boom. Yeah. So that is. So am I electric from here up? Feel pretty electric. Yo, electric man. Okay. Oh, it's taking... I thought... No, I'm just using green. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, well... Things seem to be going quite well. We're very electrified. Let's check here to see how much of this we're going through. Quite a bit. So I'm going to have to find a way to get coal automatically down to these things. That will be part of my assembler journey. I know it may not actually require assemblers, but to me it's part of that journey. Oh, too slow. Too slow. Okay. Make some more fences. We're keeping it busy building stuff, that's for sure. Okay. So I'm really using the electricity pretty seriously here. Okay. But I feel like I made a lot of progress this episode. Converting to electricity, and then we will work on becoming more factory-ish in Factorio. Yeah, I got to replace some of these though, which means I need power. Huh, I am shocked that that's not full. Alright, well, this will stack up a little bit, but I'm okay with that. I'm actually shocked that I don't have electricity here sort of just by default. It feels like an area where I would have had electricity being strung through. Did I get the electric? Yes, I did. Okay. So, let's do that. And that. And that. Did I get everything? I think I did. Yeah, it looks like everything's going smoothly. Okay. How fast? Wow, that is really using the coal now. That's definitely going to be one of the first things I need to build. But we don't want it shut down. It's kind of nice that the base defense aspect is not dependent on this electricity, because that could lead to disaster, to be honest. I have a ton of ammo. So, I should probably make sure all my weapons are stocked. I haven't done that in quite a while. That feels like maybe a mistake. Alright, let's just do a real quick run around. I'm just going to start up top here and go all the way around. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't think this area gets hit, so I feel like 30 is plenty here. Now, I should move this more up against the wall. Okay. Yeah. Yep, we're in pretty good shape there. 26. I feel like 26 isn't enough. Ooh, I think it's really good that I'm coming through here. Yeah. Feels like well-timed. Since we know this is an area that gets hit pretty often, I want to make sure it's well stocked. Alright, let's just check. I'm shocked at how quickly these run out of coal. Oh, I've got a fly in the studio. Studio's a fancy name for a bedroom. We've kind of hit that point where the kids are off to college, so we're converting the bedrooms into a hobby room, for one for my wife, one for me. So that's my studio. Till the kids come home, then it's not my studio anymore. Okay. Boom. Keep the research going. Part of the reason I'm probably doing pretty well with my base defense is that I have prioritized upgrades to I have prioritized the upgrades to weaponry. So that's probably influenced it somewhat. In terms of just, you know, the bugs die fast. Put it that way. Okay. Let's go distribute some more ammo. Let's stay scientific with it, though. I think we had done these. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. Bug activity. Okay, I can really monitor bug activity. That's cool. So these were good. That's a little low. I'm also going to just, you know, as long as we're here, this area seems to be very buggy. Cool. As long as we're bragging about our defenses being strong, we might as well keep our defenses strong. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that stuff down here is even getting used. That hardly uses any energy at all. Okay. I could move this closer to the wall. Yeah, I don't think we're seeing... I see no bug action down here, to be honest with you. Although I could use some more ammo regardless. Maybe there's been more than I thought, or maybe I just put 12 in it and thought that was good at one point in time. I think, honestly, at one point in time, that probably was plenty. Well, I think every time I run past these steam boilers, I'm going to have to put more coal in. Okay. Ammo. Let's keep these running. I like that. I would assume, now that we're more electric than coal, that we will see a reduction in bug activity, therefore a reduction in ammo requirements. So I'm going to just assume everything's going to get better fast. Let's go up top here and circle back down. That's a little low, actually. No, it's not. What was I looking at before? Okay. Now this one, I'm going to say needs to move. Get right out there with it. Okay. Now, I think we found another area where we need to double up. And we may actually be seeing some damage. I think some of the walls may have been damaged enough to have been eliminated. Let's just do this. Okay. That seems low too. Some of them have plenty. Some not so much. At some point, I'm probably going to want double walls everywhere, don't you think? Alright, I think we're good. Ammo reloaded. Locked and loaded, sir. And so highly electrified. Alright, let's make a bunch of green. Okay. Now I'm almost surprised when I need coal, to be honest with you. Definitely this is our pollution center here. Okay. Oh yeah, that feels pretty good. So, all electric. These have all been replaced with electric. Okay, so we've got a few more of these. So let's just get rid of that. We'll put a new electric one there. Let's bring the power over. And then I think I need to make some more transport belts. Let's get rid of that. One right there. I'm not entirely sure whether that's gonna get stone. Nope, that's not stone. Okay, let's put one right here that will get stone. And apparently has power, so that's good. Okay. Now, what else? I mean, I am pretty electrified at this point. So I think we're going to come back in an episode, next episode, and go heavy assembler. Like, find a way to get coal automatically pumped into these. That would be a huge step in terms of reducing my maintenance. Just running around grabbing stuff out of burners is not cool. And someone did point out what I was doing wrong before with building my assembler to create the I think it was the ammo, to get the ammo automatically fed in. So I think I've got some clarity as to what I was doing wrong there. Okay. All right. Well, that feels like a pretty good stopping point. I wonder what this is. That looks like a mineral and not bugs. Honestly, bugs have not been a huge problem so far. Okay. Okay. Hey. Like, comment, subscribe. All great for the channel. Much appreciated. Super helpful. Hey, have a great day, great life, play great games like Factorio. There's a reason I'm still playing this after my weekly review's done. See you later.